football season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Jackson now to return. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Look, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 47 yards. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Almost able to intercept him. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. First carried out for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the...
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Shotgun now for Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. On the draw is Taylor. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Kenny Clark came into the league as one of the youngest players ever to be drafted. He's now one of the unsung leaders of this Packers defense. Went to the Pro Bowl for the first time after the 2019 season.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the 1st down. So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6. They'll run here with Taylor. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for Indianapolis.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Jackson now to return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. And finally stopped, but what a return all the way down to the 40.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Colts 39-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
To number 17.
Devontae Adams
Touchdown.
with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Crosby for the
Extra point try now for Crosby. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter.
Makes the score. Packers 14. Colts 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
10-10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down.
Brought down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now Wentz on third down. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down. Rodrigo Blankenship for the Colts field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder.
41-yarder.
Oh, that was never on target. It's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year. And as
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Julian Blackmon. He got out of the pocket there. Was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And the Colts are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to run with Taylor. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Try to punch it in with Taylor. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
A gain of 15.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 32. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Alexander.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Jonathan Taylor.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
From midfield, here's Wentz. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
6-yard line.
Wentz now on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. 46 down, man, 5-4. Okay, just like that.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the
throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Wentz. That's complete right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And this carries into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Again, it's Taylor. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They'll run with Taylor. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big conversion on 3rd for the Colts. 42 yards. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
And they'll get this down to the 10. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Wentz going to throw to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
3rd and 8.
Throwing is Wentz. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
Rodrigo Blankenship for the Colts field goal.
For the Colts field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
1st and 10. at their own 21-yard line.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not, little nigga. Stop.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
A third quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Rodgers looking deep for Adams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
That's not how you talk to your people.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
44-yard line.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
They'll run on 1st down.
Okay,
Taylor,
word?
and he'll lose yardage here back at the 47. Credit Zadarius Smith able to get through and make that tackle for a loss.
7-yard line.
They run once more with Taylor. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
Play action. Now Wentz. He'll buy some time right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Oh no. Oh no.
They run with Taylor. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here's Wentz to throw. And that will be incomplete. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
A 41-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. And with that, the lead changes hands here in this 3rd quarter. So it's his 3rd field goal now in the ball game, and they've needed his leg. This last one gives them the lead.
It's been a back and forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it home.
From the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Whoever this damn
goodness,
Anthony
another
nigga is, boy, he fast as
interception.
hell. That nigga just
Picked
went around the
up
whole
by
fucking
Troy
field.
Apke.
That nigga that fast.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions
No,
now in these last 2 weeks
he took off
combined.
from
I
one
know
side
the easy
to
thing
the
is
other
to go
to
back to
the other.
mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line.
Back now in Indianapolis. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
2nd down and goal. Wentz. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT.
And that makes it a 9-point game.
Good. Makes the score Colts 23, Packers 14. Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for Indiana.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Jackson now to return.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They got a shot.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 30.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Steps away. He holds it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown.
Touchdown.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are back within a score. And the lead is down to 2.
Is good. Makes the score Colts 23, Packers 21.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
On first down, it's Jones. And he stopped immediately there.
Aaron Jones.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that that can bring them down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
To Aaron Jones.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's caught. Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Now Jones. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Jordan Brooks brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That is caught inside the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 11 yards, but still not enough. Fourth down.
Mason Crosby on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. Back now on EA Sports. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
I know she likes Jordan.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Burton. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
You just be talking about
13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting.
Oh, my God, Madden. Quit playing with me, bro.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 45-yard line. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Campbell making the catch.
I'm going to quit letting them
and
do
he gets
stuff
this
like
one
that.
inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
4 yards.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Packers' 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. How many people watching this one right here gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
They'll let Taylor try and run. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
Packers 24. Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for Indianapolis.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Jackson now to return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases.
And that's caught inside
Jared
the 35.
Cook, boy.
And all the way inside the 35 before
Jared
he goes
Cook,
out of
he's a
bounds.
monster.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Devontae Adams, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. He's back to throw. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
And a Packer 1st down.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. One final try now for Rodgers. Being chased out left. This is caught.
And I got in there. Oh, my God. All right, Kyle, look, I scored with 0 seconds left, right? I'm down by 1. Do I go for the field goal or do I go for the 2 for the win?
Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go
Talk
for
to
2
me,
and
Kyle.
end this thing now.
We going for it. We going for it because I don't even care right now.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. Rolling to his right.
Ah! I threw shit because I was stupid. I was ignorant. I'm sorry.
Keeps the score. Colts 31. Packers 30.
Well, there's no doubt this is going to be talked about for days to come. The decision to go for 2 in the win with all zeros on the clock, and they don't get it. Some questions to answer.
No doubt about it, and I'm always reminded by people I've worked with before, by coaches I've talked to. They always say you have to know what you're going to do ahead of time. Don't let emotion rule you, because the people on the sidelines, the guys on the team, let's go get it. You've got to make that decision as a staff during the week, away from everyone else. That's the question we'll be asking after the game.
So for the Colts, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tennessee Titans come to town. Meanwhile, for the Packers, the run to begin the season is over as they drop to 9-1 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
You ain't. Never. That looks good. What was that? Kind of like goulash? It kind of looked like goulash. Yeah, just because you don't like goulash. No, I still can. You said what? What you say, Kai? Kai, John.